guess I'm kind of welcoming myself back a little bit too. The last video I shared was about how we built the bench with storage, and since then we have done a lot of work on the van, but I haven't shared a bunch of it, mostly because January was a really freaking hard month. It felt like January was like 6 years long. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was struggling mentally and emotionally, and there's just a lot going on. Dogs are going bananas. Making a guest appearance. But as you can see, I am coming out of the dark figuratively and really, I mean, it's in the 70s today, or going to be in the 70s today. So I figured I would take some time today to kind of share with you what's been going on. I'm going to share how we built our kitchen table, which is going to also convert like our dinette into a seating area, as well as what we did for our butcher block countertop, installing the sink, staining it, cutting it, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And that's what today's video is going to be about. So I guess let's dive right in. Okay, so what I'm working on right now is the dining kitchen table. What I'm doing first is, after I made my cut, I used 180 sand grit paper. I finished it with 320. Then I'm going to clean it off using just a microfiber rag, just to make sure all the dust and everything is off. So I got this Watco butcher block oil and finish that I want to try out. I guess that's what I'm gonna give it a try and see how it goes. I still gotta do the other side of the table. So if I do a second coat, it's gonna take like 2 days to do this, but oh well, is what it is. Okay, so I've done 3 coats on either side. I would do a coat, I would do it in circular motions, and then I would wait 6 hours. Sometimes if I did it a little too thick, it might have to be maybe like 7 or so. And then after the coat was done, I would lightly sand it with just like a fine sanding block, like nothing crazy, just a little bit of sanding to smooth it down. I mean, this probably took a couple days just because, like, you know, you can only do it twice, maybe 3 times in a day if you're lucky, and there's 2 sides. So I have this table base now that's adjustable, and I'll show you here. I haven't attached anything yet. We originally wanted it to be, I thought that was falling. We originally wanted this to be black, but I couldn't find one that was quite like this in black that wasn't like $400 or something, which is like so crazy to me. So we went with this silver one, but it's nice because the table base adjusts to the height that we need. I think it's like 17.7 inches at its lowest, and I want to say like 27 inches at its highest. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to double check that. So, but yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure out the placement for this now that this is all set and ready. I should probably clean this up before I screw it to the ground. Double check everything you do. I need to make sure that these screws are going to work with the tabletop, because it's possible that these screws are a little bit too long, but let's take a look and see, shall we? So this wood is slightly less than 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna try the screw. It looks like it should be okay, but I would just hate for something to happen. So I'm gonna try, well, actually, I may just have, I think, these are gonna work beautifully. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, I need my pencil. I always need my pencil. Please pray that I did this right. Okay. Oh no. It's okay. See if it goes up more. It does. Okay, it goes up more. Oh my gosh. I thought it was at the lowest setting. I was about to have a freaking heart attack. Oh, interesting. Let's see how it looks. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. I can make it sturdier. I think it's because it's the floor that's coming up. Dope, 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 dope. We have a table! I got it. So now, we said, hey, we want to make a bed. Oh, here's the real test. It's a little scary, but it'll be just fine. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Sweet. I made a table. That's so cool. And I did it by myself. So that's neat. I don't know. I think she's pretty cute. I think she's pretty cute. This is like a perfect fit on the countertop. I'm like insanely surprised, honestly. I thought I was gonna mess it up. The jigsaw was probably not the best approach for this, but made do with what we had. And we're not doing under mounting. We're gonna do above because it'll just be easier, I think, in the long run. But the blade is a little slanted, so I gotta see exactly where I need to file these edges down. So I'm gonna get the sink. Okay. Oh my god, I can't even believe this is so cool. I can't believe I did this! So it almost fits. I'm gonna try using files. Nope. Not gonna work. I gotta trim it. All right, so we added these clamps underneath that hook onto the side, and then when we're ready, we're gonna tighten them in. But first, we're going to lift this up and then use silicone to line underneath this. I'm just gonna actually wipe it down real quick. This is the stuff we used for reference. Liquid nail on these, like, I don't know what you call these strips, but, and then pretty much anywhere that the wood's gonna be. Should I do it along the edge here too, or no?
No.
Okay, I don't think so either.
I don't want it to overflow or whatever.
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
What?
I didn't account for the screw things on these strips.
Okay, let me take a look. Okay, well, there's nothing keeping it from...
It's this in the front. It's this right here. It's this one.
Oh, I see, okay. Alright, 1 second. Lift it. Set it down. You can set it all the way down.
I know, I just don't want to smash my fingers.
Okay.
So once that's fixed, we're going to drill a pilot hole, and then we're going to use these screws underneath those strips to secure it in place along with the liquid nail. There you have it. Ta-da! Ooh. Gotta get a step for that. But yeah, she's looking good. Gotta put the drawers back in. But yeah, pretty darn happy with the way this sucker came out, I gotta say. Pretty darn happy. I can't believe this. Like, where we started with this van, this was an empty shell. And now we have fridge and a kitchen and a table and seating and like a bed. What? We have lights, we have electricity. The sun is charging our batteries. Like, this is so mind-boggling. I don't even know how to wrap my head around it. I have to say that this and these were such needed and big wins. Much needed. So I think all in all, we probably have like 2 projects left. 2 big ones, I should say. We have a ton of little projects, but 2 big projects left. And that is going to be our plumbing. We got to set up the sink, the water to the sink. We're still undecided how we're going to do that. If we're going to do hot water in the sink or just in the shower, which is the other thing that we're going to have to sort out. We're going to do an outdoor back shower. So big project 1 is plumbing, and big project 2 is the upper cabinets. Jason said it well that like those are probably the 2 big things that would inhibit us from being able to like go out on the road. And everything else is really fine details. Like, we're going to work with Jason's mom about picking out colors and things so we can create the cushions for our seating. We're gonna put frames around the windows, finish up this trim. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I did the bottom trim. Haven't done this side yet. I've been saying I'm gonna do it. Putting the bed in, finishing up like these little exposed pieces and finishing up the wiring, stuff like that. I consider those to be like smaller projects because those can be done like little by little throughout the week. But the big projects that really take up a lot of our time and a lot of our mental capacity and planning and all of that is going to be, again, the plumbing and the upper cabinets. So I would say that we're like 70%, 70, 65, 70. I think 70 is a fair number. I really do. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I say this at the end of every video, but like I genuinely am just blown away by the people who show up here every time I share a video. It's the coolest thing. It really is the coolest thing. And being able to like document such this like incredible journey in this season of my life is really, really special. So thank you all for being a part of it and just being here with me. I hope that these videos help. I hope that they entertain or they teach something or they show you what not to do or it gives you inspiration or whatever. Like, I hope you enjoy it. So if you're new here, please subscribe. It would mean a lot in terms of supporting my tiny little channel in my tiny little corner of the internet as we take this van out on the road with our 2 dogs all across the United States, throughout different parts of North America. It's gonna be a wild ride, that is for sure. Yeah, so again, subscribe, see how we're gonna do our upper cabinets, see how we're gonna do our plumbing. Can't believe we're gonna have a shower, it's crazy. Anyway, stick around, thank you so much, and until next time.